Olegu, hey, oh, tell me something, yeah, onye, ooh. Come on.
Come on, sing it, honey.
It's Nigerian hip-hop star Ice Prince. He's recently broke new ground by launching his autobiography titled The Nigerian Dream.
Exactly. The musician says that he is adamant that being an author will break the stigma that young people don't read and will rather encourage them to cultivate a culture of being familiar with literature and books.
Well, we had to be there, and Tsulu was at the book launch.
Ice Prince is a Nigerian hip-hop superstar that is no stranger to the South African music scene. With a number of albums under his belt and having the most remixed track to come out of Nigeria, that being Oleku, there's no doubt that he's had an illustrious music career. But tonight is not about celebrating his music per se, but it's all about celebrating an accomplishment he gets to add to his long list of achievements, and that is of author. Ice Prince, first and foremost, congratulations on your brand new book. How does it feel like being a newly published author?
It feels very good. It feels honorary, and I feel proud of myself to be able to tell my story and share my experience with the world. You know what I mean? Like, I'm a book lover myself, so to be able to have a book that's written by me, and you know what I mean, it's a dream come true for me. I'm very excited about this.
Where did you draw the inspiration to pen this book?
Like I said, first off, I'm a book lover. I love to pick up books, I love to read books, but also, I just feel like if I don't tell my story, who else will? I got to the point where I feel like I've said a lot in the raps, I've said a lot on music and stuff, but even with the music, there's only as much as you can really say. My story is such a deep story that I feel like can change the world, and it's only right that I actually put this story out there for somebody to pick up and read. I want somebody to read a book and be inspired and know that if this guy come out of this situation and be somebody in life, then nobody has an excuse to fail. That's my story and that's my message.
Put that thing up, make that booty bounce, make a nigga clean up, and just like
Ice Prince writing a book, I think it's very important because we change that mindset that people don't read or black man doesn't read. You're opening up your mind to so many more things, and literature is like literally one of the best things that you can do for yourself and for your mind and for your soul. And I'm definitely adding this to my collection.
I think Ice Prince writing a book, as a hip-hop artist, man, is really amazing. Also just being able to tell his story, you know, and let the whole world know where he's from, like his life story, basically, you know. I think for me it's amazing. And I mean, just listening to him speak today, I learned so much from him, you know. And I mean, we're in two different genres, but there's so much to learn from him as an artist.
I'm really excited that I have his book. I obviously haven't read it yet, but I'm looking forward to hearing more about his story because as artists, we have so much to tell and sometimes we're afraid to tell it, you know. So I'm excited to be inspired by his story.
Rappers are still writers, you know what I mean? Rappers are writers. We write more than, you know, we freestyle songs. Being a book lover, being a reader of book, truly was part of the main inspiration behind me actually putting out this book. I'm happy to see that people actually came out and we made it happen.
What else are you working on in 2019? What can fans expect from you?
Expect magic, expect a lot more collaborations as well. My fourth album is coming. That's gonna be amazing as well. So just watch out for that. I mean, my fans have a lot to look forward to this year.
Ice Prince Zamani, Ice Prince Zamani.
I must say, one thing that I really enjoy seeing is artists stepping out of their comfort zones and really challenging themselves. And that's exactly what Ice Prince has done by authoring The Nigerian Dream, a book I'm sure to add to my bedtime reading list.